family moved to Maine in 2005. Since then, I've lived in 7 houses, 3 apartments, and 1 condo. 11 in all. For my senior project, I decided to go pay each one a little visit and record my memories of each place.
Tenuous at best was all he had to say when pressed about the rest of it, the world that is. From Protestants, Greeks, Cypriots, and Hobbesites who hang around the ports a lot,
So coming up to my left over here is the first house that we ever lived in Maine. Our friends lived up that street there.
This is where Riley got attacked by a ginormous dog.
A mastiff.
Sharpen axes, brush up on the Uralic syntaxes. Love of hate, axes and axes. Love of hate, axes and axes. Oh. First it wanes and then it waxes.
So right now we're coming up on Elm Street, which is the second house that we lived in Maine. And this was kind of a spooky house. It was part of the Underground Railroad in the 1800s.
Tenuousness, 7 comes to 3.
We went back to all the places that I remember, like the Curtis Memorial Library where I took my writing classes in this room.
And as for those who live and die,
we drove around Topsom. We visited the Nashville food store where my mom used to work and bring back the most delicious treats. When we arrived to Harpswell, though, we realized that our old house had been bulldozed and rebuilt completely into this weird southwestern fancy art collector recreation that didn't make much sense at all for the neighborhood. I loved living in South Portland. I loved Willard Beach. I loved riding my bike. I loved the neighborhood. So I was excited to go back to Vincent, and when we arrived, everything was exactly the same. It was like we hadn't left. There was just a different car in the driveway. We lived in an apartment on Deering Street for about a year. I remember thinking it was really cool and hip to live in an apartment downtown. Walking around the city, past record stores, coffee shops, and sushi places felt very adult and urban. However, apartment life wasn't necessarily all glamorous, and I quickly found that out. So we're parked in front of the middle house, as we used to call it, on Mitchell Road, and it has been bulldozed and completely rebuilt. It doesn't look anything like this before, but good for them, because that is a nice piece of property.
The rain had started tapping on the window near my bed. There was a loophole in my dreaming.
After Deering, we moved to the 2nd floor of an apartment on Bates Street. It had white walls, wood floors, a good view of the ocean, and I loved to take long walks around the boulevard on the weekends.
Out into the gray streets, but everything seemed different and completely new to me.
We lived at the condo for 3 years, with 2 cats, a toddler, a 6-year-old, 2 teenagers, and 2 adults. It was a tight squeeze. Looking back on it, I'm not sure how we managed to fit all of us inside, but somehow we made it work. What did you like about living in the condo?
That I had all my toys stored away, like organized.
What didn't you like about the condo?
That it nothing.
Nothing?
I liked it so much.
Cool.
It's still just a condo, but I can still go to it and not go inside.
Yeah.
Somebody else's now.
Peaks Island is a small island roughly 3 miles off the coast of Portland. With about 900 residents, bustling ferry boats, and quiet lifestyle, it is such an enchanted place and one of my most favorite places I've ever lived.
An honest verse of longing or a simple song of hope. That's why I'm singing, baby, don't worry, 'cause now I got your back. And every time you feel like crying, I'll try and make
Do you like living in this house? What do you like about living here?
I get right with life.
We'll keep working on the problem we know we'll never solve, of love's uneven remainders. Our lives are fractions of a whole. But if the world could remain within a frame like a painting on a wall, then I think we'd see the beauty. Then we'd stand staring in awe at our still lives posed like a bowl of oranges, like a story told by the fault line.
Hello! Come inside my house. This is where we keep all of our plants. And then through here is the dining room. We eat dinner and where I do my homework. This is where I spent all of my high school. Mom is making some chicken cilantro chicken. And have the bathroom. My mom's room, my room. It's very brisk in here. This is my female empowerment wall where I get motivation in the morning. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stole me a dog-eared map and called for you everywhere. Have I found you, flightless bird, jealous, weeping, or lost you, American mouth, big now I'm a fat house cat, nursing my soul.